hello, hello. Happy Monday. Hi there. My name is Alisa. This is Alisa's Adventures in Cruising, and it's Monday. So on Monday, I host a little thing called the Monday Mood Check. So I can come and see, what kind of mood my friends are in. Hopefully, all, cruising. They want to be cruising. They're dreaming about cruising. They wish they were cruising. So welcome to the Monday Mood Check. And I see that people are already in the chat. And I see Maggie. Hey, Maggie. Maggie saying, I'm second. Well, who was first? Who was first? Chet said, I beat Scott as usual. OMG, Chet beat me. Uh, Danny D, were you the first one in the chat? I didn't see a message, but says somebody was here before her, so I'm guessing it was you, but I'm not sure. Aloha, Mark the Shark. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? How's it going? Scott, did I say hi? I think I was cracking up about you saying you beat Chet, but hi. You guys, this Monday, for those of you who did not know or weren't able to catch it, we had the second of our podcast episodes to air this morning on the Conscious Cruiser podcast channel here on YouTube and on Spotify. And everybody was lively this morning, as they usually are, even though it's Monday morning. And I was too, but guess what? I had to work. So I feel like I abandoned the chat about halfway through the call because I had work calls. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode this morning, and I'm sorry if I couldn't stay for the whole thing. Yepers, I did this morning from Danny. Danny was first. Addicted to ships and tricks. Hey, hey, no work tomorrow. Back in the UK, but body is still on Eastern time. Wow. Wow, Andy, that came and went fast, huh? I hope you guys had a great time. I'm sure you did, and you got back home before the bad weather, I hope. Um, hey, Law Jones, how are you? They sprayed a nice air freshener in the chat. The whole thing was nice. Thank you. Maggie saying hey to everybody. Thank you. Chat, hey. Can't believe you you beat Scott, chat. Mark saying aloha to everybody. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I know I'll have a lot of folks who live in Florida, also in the chat, or who are also, content creators, and probably been talking about the storm. It's not supposed to make landfall here in the U.S., but and I keep missing the news, but from what I can gather, we are feeling the early outside effects, what they usually call those outside feeder bands here in Florida. So it's lots of rain, lots of reports of flooding in and around my area, but nothing directly affecting us. So just be aware if you have people who live in the area to check on them. If you have family and friends who live on the islands, I don't know how if you'll be able to get through telephone wise, but if you're able to reach out and check on them, do that, because it's going to be a big one, a category 5. It was moving really, really slow at first, but I think it's picked up speed, which is good and bad. If it's a slow moving storm, then it just like sits and dumps a lot of rain, and that's usually when you get flooding. But if it's super fast and the winds are high, and it's moving a lot of water, it's going to leave a lot of rain too. So yeah, so just be mindful of all of that. And I know people are out on cruise ships or trying to get out on cruise ships, and as much as we love cruising and we don't want to miss our cruises, you gotta like You got to weigh it out, you know. Obviously, the cruise lines are going to move the ships as best they can to, avoid problems. And that means people are going to miss itinerary, miss ports to call. And I know it's disappointing, of course, if you have, you've been saving for this vacation and you're anxious and you want to go and all that. And then you have people who may get cancellation notices or probably are getting cancellation notices. So again, you take your chances when you cruise during hurricane season. And I'm not really sure if we need to talk about it. What do you guys think? I'm not sure that it's quite the bargain that it used to be, and that people wanted to cruise on the off, quote unquote, off season, which happened to be hurricane season, and you usually got lots of deals and perks. But I really haven't been seeing them quite the same as they used to. So I'm not sure if we still want to take the risk on cruising during this time. But anyway, we can talk about it. I see lots of people in the chat, so I'll make sure I say hi to anybody I missed. I'm sorry if I missed you. I didn't do it on purpose. I know I was talking to Andy and Law. Hey, Josie Ann, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Danny D, everybody saying hi. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hey Liz, how are you? How are you? Are you guys seeing lots of rain yet? Um, Carmen is here. Hello, Carmen. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Hey to Lisa in the chat. Appreciate it. It's 88 and sunny here. Where are you, Mark? I mean, I know you're in Hawaii, but where? Um last I think I know you have like a whole building project. Like, are you done? Are you in a house? Like, where are you? David Smith is here. Yeah, don't go to Bermuda tomorrow. Right, right. Don't head out. Um, after it goes through Jamaica and the Bahamas, I believe Bermuda would be next on the path. Heating butternut squash soup for dinner. It's chilly here. Maggie, did you make that for JT's one pot challenge? So butternut soup. I'm definitely behind on the videos, so I haven't caught those yet. If that was part of your one pot challenge. I think Bone Tire Travel started her cruise today. Yeah, Denise was on the I did a live on Saturday morning, and she popped in and she was worried about the weather, and I wasn't sure whether or not they were still heading out or waiting for a cancellation or some news from the cruise line or what. So I hope that if they did head out, that they're being safe and they managed to have a good safe trip. Is that what do we know? Were they heading to Bermuda? I don't remember where she said they were going. Hey Sue, hi Butt Files. Thanks for coming in. Yes, she did, Law. Sue. Everybody saying hi. Oh, Mark, you're in Arizona right now. Okay, so yeah, you're good. Enjoy the sunshine. Lagisha is here. Hey, LF McKinley, how are you? Thanks for coming. Hi, Lisa and chat. Happy Monday, MPM Love and Life. Thank you so much. Welcome in. We're just gonna chit chat about cruise life and stuff. I didn't listen to JT's rules. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Scott. I don't know what to tell you. I'll let her handle that. I don't remember either. Fluttering Dreams is here. Hello. Hi, Alisa and everyone in the chat. Hope how's life? How's life for the butterflies over at Fluttering Dreams? Kim, hi, Lisa, and everyone. Hi, Kim. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Now, I'm noticing like some of the handles, your YouTube handles have changed. I don't know if there's been another like update or whatever. So I have like three Kims. This possibly could be who normally are in here. So can you give me more? Kim, is this your first time here, or is this my auntie? A pot of popovers. a pot of popovers. What? Carnival cruise addicts. um, just call Michelle. Okay, Michelle, no problem. Thank you. Uh-oh, Scott is in trouble if he messed up. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the videos, but he did not say. Remember, it was top secret what he was making, but it was like going to be a combination. And were you combining the two challenges that you had been called to? There was the one pot cooking challenge from the original JT, and there was the fall or pumpkin carving contest from Veronica Life with Me. It's your auntie. Hi, auntie. I don't know why you changed your name. Okay, good. As long as we got that established. I know it's you. I know it's you. Well, my name just keeps losing weight, fading away here. What? What did your handle get? Was it longer, Law Jones? I don't remember the numbers after you, but all good, all good, all good. Law is in the house. But Maggie still didn't count her fingers. What? Yep, I combined. Okay, Scott. So for those who have it, and we will send them over so they can make sure that they watch the videos. What was your combination? What was your combination that wasn't soup? Because I think somebody asked you if you were making pumpkin soup, and you're like, no, no, no. So what'd you make? Are you going to do the one pot challenge, Michelle? I just couldn't. I couldn't get it together in time. I thought that I had a lot on my plate, and I did, and I opted out of this one. So I'm sure whatever the next one is, I better show myself, or have my friends be mad at me. We did Carnival Cruise. Wait, oh, did Liz do it to you? Did you guys do it? Um, I missed that. Hey, Keisha, how are you? How are you? Thank you for coming in. We did Carnival's mushroom soup for the one pot challenge. It was really good. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm very behind. I gotta watch the videos. I know you were asking questions too. Liz was like, does it have to, can we use other cooking utensils besides the one pot? I can't remember how you said it, but like you were gonna, I don't know, pick some of the ingredients and then combine it all together. So I'm glad it turned out well. Um, I have nine, David. Doesn't everyone? What? Hi, Alisa, and everyone hiding in the bushes as I wait for my show to start. Happy Monday. Keisha, where are you? Thank you for watching. Your soup looked delicious, Maggie. Back in the US on November 4th. Oh, nice. Back to Miami, Andy, for another cruise, or are you heading somewhere else? Add numbers to mine sometimes. Yeah, they all look different today. They all look slightly different today. So that's why I was like, what's going on? Was there another YouTube update, that they changed the handles? Um, Keisha, hey. Everybody say hey to Keisha. Elise, hi, Elisa. Just arrived home, having dinner and listening in. Hello, Evolving with Etta. Thank you so much. I'm glad you, well, I guess that is kind of, I don't know what time you put that in the chat, but around 7, right? So that seems like a long day. I'm glad you made it home and you're able to hang out with us for a little bit. Everybody saying hi to Keisha and to Etta. I appreciate it. This is Sensei Rabbit filling in for Chad and Robin. Hey, everybody say hey to Sensei Rabbit. I mean, I know it's Halloween and stuff, but listen, I'm not the one. If the stuffed animals in your home start talking, I'm out. I'm not trying to put them on TV. I'm not trying to get them an agent, get them a show. I'm out. Everybody say hey to Carmen. Hi. Okay. You type very well. I'm impressed, Danny. Are you impressed, Danny? I think we have way more questions. Hey, souffle boy. Wait, Scott made a souffle? Is that for? Is he souffle boy now? Me too. I'm out of here if they start talking. Right. I'm out. I'm out. Well, you guys didn't. You didn't. Does anybody else? And I'm really not making light of it because it's a serious thing. If anybody's heading out on a cruise or worried about a cruise during hurricane season, but of course we have to be more concerned with the people who are really in harm's way. You know, there's a lot of people are going to lose a lot with a Category 5 storm. Homes, businesses, all that kind of stuff. But on a lighter note, as we think about people who might be on a cruise ship now, like a diverted cruise ship, or they couldn't get off, they can't go to port, they can't go to Bermuda, I think about like all the supplies that the cruise ship has or they get. What do you think? I, I'm always. We've talked about this before. Like how many pounds of this, how many thousands of pounds of that they have readily available. Do we think they go through more in there when these weather situations? Um, I learned to type this week. Okay, Sensei Rabbit. Addicted to ships. Oh, and it cut you off, unless you change your name. Are you just addicted to ships? West Coast, then 5 cruises, 1 Western, 4 Eastern. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I'm assuming you're saying it's gonna be you're back to back while you're here. West Coast, then 5 cruises, 1 Western, 4 Eastern. Okay. That's quite the life you got going there, Andy. We're happy for you, but we want to go. That's very scary, Sensei Rabbit. We need Nightbot in Chet's chat. Silly rabbit. Rabbits don't talk. It's all telepathy. I thought I was the only one that could hear Sensei Rabbit. Okay. Well, I'm talking to the humans in the chat. It's the handle that cut off addicted. The full YouTube name doesn't show. Right, right, right. It doesn't. So it's still addicted to ships and trips. I shouldn't be questioning it since I always trip over the trips part. Um, but anyway, just curious what's going on with the names. Addicted to ships. Very nice. Isn't that nice, Anna? Nice. Just Chet has lost it. Well, it's a good thing we had this regularly scheduled time slot, Danny, so we can check on our friend and make sure he's gonna be okay. Oh man, you guys are funny. So we hadn't talked about it in a while, so I just wanted to see like what are they, what are they putting on a cruise ship these days as far as the food and stuff. So this article is talking about a 6,000 passenger ship, which is like, oh, chat, it's the Sun Princess. It's 1,100 feet in length. There's 21 decks. The ship is 178,000 tons, which is almost 400 million pounds. Wow. Okay, now onto the food. In total, 180 tons of food supplies are loaded onto the ship for every week-long voyage. That's about 400,000 pounds of provision, which, to put it into perspective, it's just shy of how much the Statue of Liberty weighs. That's a lot. Below is what some of that food looks like when stored in the lower decks. And then you guys can't see it, but there's a picture of 13,000 pounds of potatoes for a week. 13 pounds of potatoes. Hey, Marjorie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Hope your Monday was good. Your weekend was good. Marjorie saying hi to everybody. Okay. What? Home with dinner? Oh, done with dinner. This ship. Denise, were your ears burning? We were just asking about you. Where are you? Okay, I'm sorry. We have to interrupt this food talk for a little update from Denise if she's still there. Where are you? And are you okay because of the storm? Um Marjorie is saying hi to Carnival Cruise addicts. Oh, the ship is rocking. The ship is rocking. Oh my goodness. Where are you? Chet is now fighting with Rabbit. Denise. Everybody is so happy to see Denise. TMI Denise, what you Dwayne doing? Just kidding. Hope you have a great cruise from Etta. We need someone who's rich to show us Utopia of the Seas. Are you up for the challenge, Alisa? What challenge is that? Of going on Utopia of the Seas, of going on any cruise ship in the middle of a storm. I'm not. I'm not. And I'm definitely not rich. So if it was that, no. We're on the ship and we're full. Andy says back to back-ish, 4 days in Vegas. Then the cruises begin. Some are a day later to fly to the next port. Yes, YouTube is just showing handles. I don't have the trips bit on the handle. Okay. We know it's you. We're happy to see you and happy to hear about your upcoming trips in November. We just left Jacksonville at 3:45. Okay. And where are you headed, Denise? What's the itinerary for this cruise? Marjorie saying hi to Sea Lake Journeys. I don't know where we are. It's dark. Somewhere out in the dark ocean. I'm sorry. That's fair. I just meant where are you headed? Where did the cruise ship leave its port? Where are you going? Hope you're having a fun time, Denise. How dark is it, Denise? Full, as in you just ate and the ship is rocking? That's a good question, Law Jones. Yes, the ship is rocking. Oh no, turn the light on, Denise. Denise, I mean, I'm really. It's pitch dark outside. Yeah, I bet. I know I've told this story many times about how I was on a cruise ship many years ago when Hurricane Andrew was barreling through Miami and Homestead, and we didn't know, and we were. I mean, the ship had moved, so we weren't like in a direct path of the storm, but my family, did not realize that a, a, a hurricane was going on. It was happening um, at the time, and I was very sick from it. I generally have a problem with motion sickness anyway, and I always have a patch when I do cruise, even till today. So yeah, my adventurous spirit in getting onto a cruise ship during hurricane season is fading. Although I still manage to have a good time and try my best to conquer the seasickness. That that's a lot. So um in fact, I mean, I'm like gonna start swaying here in a minute, just hearing Denise talking about how rocky it is. We're headed to Nassau and Freeport. Okay. If your first port has colorful maple leaves, what? um Marjorie saying hey to Keisha, wishing you traveling mercies. Yes, Denise, be safe, be careful. I think we're on the SS Minnow for a 3 hour tour. A 3 hour tour. Oh no. Oh no. Well, you probably haven't seen Gilligan running around, so that's a good sign, right? Thanks, Etta. Denise, beware of Chet tonight. He's talking and arguing with the rabbit tonight. Yeah, he's got Sensei Rabbit talking. We think Danny and I think he should just either he's got to get the rabbit out of the house or he needs to leave the house because talking stuffed animals and it's almost Halloween. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'd rather be rocking on a ship than rocking in this recliner I'm in now. Really? There's somebody with a sturdy I don't get seasick constitution. No, no. Much as I love cruising, I don't want to do another hurricane situation on purpose. Again, all other times, yes, I would like to be on a cruise ship. Me too, Liz. You go. Chet. It's not Kansas anymore, Denise. I can feel it and watching stuff slide back and forth. We don't usually get seasick. Well, that's good. I'm sorry you can feel it now. Um hopefully you have something just in case, some Dramamine or something. They usually have some complimentary at the guest services desk if you need something. So ask if you don't already have it. At least they'll give you one or two before they send you to the gift shop to buy the $20 pack of Dramamine. I don't know how much it is. I'm just saying it's going to be much more than it is on land. Oh no, the captain doesn't sound like the captain from Gilligan. Okay, okay, the skipper. Okay, good, good, good. These are we're rooting you on, Denise. We're gonna take all the positive signs we can. Uh, does he sound like Mr. Howell? Hope your trip is safe, Denise. Danny saying, "Oh, I brought the good stuff. Good. We put the patches on for insurance. There you go. There you go. Okay, you're prepared. So what you have to eat today for dinner? Because I'm wondering like if this is going to if you guys are going to go through more or less food, basically, is it are we going to burn through the provisions more because changes in itinerary, or people are just oh my gosh we're stuck. We're on this ship and this whole storm is going on. The comfort food purchases in Florida when there is a hurricane approaching is real. We buy lots of stuff and we eat lots of stuff. I have to tell myself that I don't need the family size bag of Cheetos when a hurricane is coming because you can guess what happens to those. So if you don't normally buy the Cheetos or you make a point of steering clear of the Cheetos, don't buy them when there's a hurricane coming. That is just bad news. Okay. Um, they also load about 50 tons of beverages onto the ship. This includes over 16,000 bottles of wine and champagne, along with upwards of 120,000 bottles of beer. Now, I'm not a beer drinker. I do like wine, though, and champagne. But does that sound like a crazy amount? Or no? You guys, does 16,000 bottles of wine and champagne on a 1 week cruise ship sound like too much? Not enough? Or just right? Danny, I'm eating a party size of Lay's wavy potato chips now. Yes, Danny. We go for like the provisions, the things that we say we don't. we can eat without there being electricity, because we mostly have electric stoves, and of course the refrigerators and all that are powered by electricity. If the electricity go out, what are you going to eat? Well, I mean, you should go for the, the tuna, the other canned meats, things that you can cook on your grill. The Cheetos, I need to say no. Maybe they stock more supplies just in case weather is bad. Maybe. But I know the ships are big, and they have ample storage for all the things that they're gonna need. But can they carry a lot of extra? I don't know. I don't know. Any former crew members on board the chat tonight who may know? But Cheetos are safety orange. Let's just say I can feel the difference in my jeans before and after the Cheetos, okay? So they have to come out of the emergency supply run for a hurricane. Evolving with that. Not enough. It doesn't sound like enough. It doesn't sound like enough. 120,000 bottles of beer. Where my beer drinkers here? Is that a lot or no? I cannot picture that. Granted, they're not going to be just like stocked up in the hallway. We'll never see it, but that just seems like a lot. They have more than enough food. Um, Not to panic. That com- I know they have more than enough. I'm just saying, like, are people going to eat more? They have more than enough food. No panic. I know the companies. I eat most of it, especially the desserts. I know, cuz yeah, got it. I'm not worried about the cruise ships eating or running out of food per se. I'm just wondering, like, do we get closer to using up all 13,000 pounds of potatoes on a normal cruise? Maybe they use 11,500 of them on a weather affected cruise. It's more like 12,999 of the potatoes are cooked. Remember, there's 6,000 people on the ship, right, Maggie? Half trying to hit their 15 a day drink limit. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking, does that seem like a lot or no? Maybe not. Maybe not. And do we feel like people are trying even harder to reach their 15 drink day limit if there's a hurricane? if if the ship is a rocket? If you're on a cruise with Uncle Dave, that will not be enough beer. Good to know. I mean, I definitely feel like Uncle Dave would. I mean, I'm not suggesting that anybody brings more than their allocated amount to carry on, but I feel like he would come prepared. You know what I'm saying? I feel like uh, this he's talk the article is talking about the Sun Princess, and that has 28 different bars on board, and they served over 200 unique cocktails, the most popular being pina coladas and strawberry daiquiris. Most cruise lines offer unlimited alcohol packages to their guests, which usually cost between $50 and $80 a day. I did the math, and depending on which line you travel with, you typically need to order at least 5 beverages each day to get your money's worth. Five? His math is off. his math is off. People are getting, if you've got a drink package, you're getting more than five to get your money's worth. Are you guys pina colada fans? I don't like coconut, so that's not my jam. But I understand you want to get on and get something tropical and fruity. But if coffee is more your style, then don't worry. They serve about 6,000 cups of regular coffee each day. And that's not even counting cappuccinos, espressos, iced coffees, and so on. That kind of seems a little bit low. I mean, I know everybody doesn't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but if there's 6,000 people on board, I think I think that's not enough coffee. I think people are gonna drink more than 6,000 cups of regular coffee a day. I used to like pina coladas, but now I can't drink them. Too sweet. Oh, they're too sweet for you now. I got I got old and my taste changed. That's funny. Yeah, your taste buds do change, and things you yeah. That's what we're gonna say. Your taste buds change. We're nothing about the age. Um, Between seated dining, buffets, specialty restaurants, room service, and more, the culinary teams are responsible for 8,000 to 10,000 meals every single day. In other words, a typical 7-day voyage can serve upwards of 70,000 meals. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I can't show you guys the picture, but they're just showing gosh, it's a stack about this high, a rack that has plates filled. So obviously they've made up a number of salads and they put them on the plate. I guess you just kind of grab, or maybe that's how they wheel it to the different locations that they need to be served from. But anyway, that's a lot. Um, I cannot do super sweet cocktail concoctions or sweet wines anymore. So now what? You go you what do you have instead? Liz, I cannot do super sweet cocktail concoctions or sweet wines anymore now that I've gotten old. Well, what do we consider a sweet wine? Like, I mean, like Riesling? Yeah, that can be really sweet. A dessert wine. But like what's too sweet for you? What would be too sweet? Can you just do dry wines? Just asking for a friend. Um, I can't think of anything that I used to drink that was super, super sweet that I can't have now. Like I could still enjoy a strawberry daiquiri. I mean, one and done is probably right, but um, I still like them. Okay. And that means the machinery in the galleys is absolutely massive. Picture below is a picture of me standing next to one of the giant mixers, which is about to prep 440 pounds of pizza dough at once. For reference, I'm 5'11, a real 5'11, 5'11, not a Tinder 5'11. Okay, so this guy is 5'11 and looks like the top of the mixer, a giant stand mixer is at his shoulder. Um, Sweet is voulez. I cannot do dry. It's nearly bedtime here. See you soon, everyone. Take care, Andy. Definitely come back and come let us know when you're how your countdown is coming to November cruises. We'll see you. Are you giving the full size candy bar of Halloween to rich ladies always do? Who are you talking to, David? I'm not rich. um, do. Okay, what else? I've traveled on 4 different cruise lines, and I think non cruisers are always the most shocked to learn that none of the food on board is pre cooked. Uh oh, just looked, forgot to bring the patches. Roro. Oh no, but we have other stuff, Bonnie. Take it now. Take it now. Take it now. Take it now. Don't wait. Sorry. This public service announcement is brought to you by the girl who gets seasick. Take it now and take it every time you're able. I don't know if it's 4 hours, 6 hours, whatever the directions say, but like keep it in your keep it in your system. David Smith, you're the rich one. um oh gosh, now I'm really worried about you, Denise. Oh no. um I've traveled on four different cruise lines, and oh, I said that. Are do people think that? Do we think that they brought to you by Alisa? Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Danny. Like I really have flashbacks. I'm worried about her now. Uh um vodka works. do do tell, Liz. Uh, how's vodka gonna help in this situation? Do you normally drink vodka? I'm just asking, Denise. Like, if you don't regularly drink vodka, having it when you're feeling the motion of the ship already, I don't know. It could just like make you go to sleep, but it could have another effect as well. There are a lot of candy bar mixed drinks. Wonder if they will see a connection on Friday. Hmm. Maggie, that's a secret. David, not a secret. I am not rich, David. I am not rich. But we don't know about you. Um, Danny is laughing. Works for me. Good to know, Liz. Good to know. Do we get a snorting Liz and Liz asking for a friend? Friday is Halloween. I know. I know. So it'll be interesting. David Smith, I just did a staycation, Maggie says. Okay, so did you guys think that before? I mean, I know we cruise a lot or talk about cruising a lot, but did you think things were pre-cooked on a cruise ship? I didn't think so. I think we always thought that it was how in the world, especially with the baking, like they bake all this stuff fresh and how do they do it and keep it all going around the clock. This means that the galleys basically have to cook for 1,500 guests at a time during each dinner service. After one round of dining is done, they immediately do it all over again for the next service, and so on. And I think I heard something about Carnival recently, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, I think there was a recent story about this, about Carnival turning guests away from the main dining room if they come late, because they're on a schedule. They try to, I mean, they're not trying to totally rush you out, but they have to keep it moving. So if you come after 35, 40 minutes, 45 minutes for your early dining, and want to be seated, they're not going to be able to do that because they know they're not going to be able to um, you know, get you through or get the service completed in time. So, did you guys hear about that? Am I right? I think it was Carnival, but I would think the other cruise lines are doing the same thing or would be doing the same thing pretty soon for the same reasons. Um, no snorting Liz today, Danny. I just did a vacation. Oh, as they should. If you are 20 plus minutes late, go to Lido. Exactly. 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 You have other options. If you're, you know, listen, we you get caught up, you get whatever, you go oversleep, there's a million reasons why you might be running late. But if you're after 20 minutes, is that what the cutoff was? I thought it was a little bit longer, but still, as you're rushing to get ready, like that you're late. So do you just call it? Let me just go to Lido. Let me order room service. Let me go to, depending on what ship you are, one of the other places. Yes, John H said, good job turning them away. Yeah, if it's not fair, in trying to get it all done. That's why we do your time dining. Oh yeah, so you can kind of come and go as your leisure. I have done the anytime dining, and it's worked out, but there's been times when you've had to wait well, I want to say a longish time, or at least that's what they initially tell you on the app, how long your wait is going to be. But then it can go up or down just depending on whatever is happening in the dining room, or if you're at the peak time of everybody trying to go. I do prefer having a set dining time, um, and going on time to the dining room to be served when I'm on a cruise. But I did be. um, do you go overboard with the rum when you bake a rum cake? Is that a general question? I mean, I feel like most people want to be able to taste the rum in the rum cake. I don't make rum cakes on a regular basis. We did do it once or twice, I think, on the Monday mood check. Um, but yeah, I think rum cakes are supposed to be a little boozy. You shouldn't be like, it doesn't taste like rum at all. I think you're supposed to taste it. Would be drinking the rum as I'm baking. Would that be overboard? If you ever watch any of those, cooking challenges shows, any of the baking shows, that's like the number one complaint from the judges when it's supposed to be like a rum cake or something that's supposed to be boozy. If they don't taste it, they're like, yeah. No, Maggie, it's when you bring a rum cake to work and everyone gets drunk. Hashtag a little boozy. It's supposed to be a little boozy. Maggie sounds like a great evening. Maggie's like, sip for me, a little for the cake, sip for me, a little more for the cake. A little more for me, a little more for the cake. Yeah. I thought Lil Boozy was a rapper. It could be. Don't try to like give all our secrets away, David. Maybe that's our stage names. We're little rappers. um. Okay. 1,500. Yeah, cooking for 1,500 guests at a time is a little is a little bit much. Believe it or not, all of the pastries and desserts are made from scratch too. Um, for example, okay, they're showing pictures of hundreds of cheesecake dishes to be served at dinner. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Thousands and thousands of pastries and desserts are made each day. I personally had a donut and Danish every single morning with breakfast, and I have no regrets. You know, has that always been a thing? I don't remember there always being. And again, I like going to the main dining room. I like the sit down service, but I don't always remember having the breakfast desserts. Carnival, like you order and you include your dessert. with breakfast. I'm not saying it's a bad thing because I like sweets, but to me that's like a newer thing. Or no? Do you guys remember them doing that before? I wouldn't take it to work. La, that's a little boozy. Chris from CCA's rapper name. He's a little boozy. Cable, cable toe man. Oh my gosh. Hey, Sad Jazz Lady, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Putting together gift bags for the gift exchange. Already got a Starbucks gift card. Nice, nice, nice. People really go all out on their gift exchange. I don't know what that means. The little gift bags. It's fun. Is there a I don't know what ship you're on. Sorry. Is there a Starbucks? Can you? Oh, they don't let you do that, do they? You can't use them on the ship, probably. Anyway, nice treat. What would be Scott's rapper name? No, I'm hungry for rum cake and a bobby and dip dip double dip dip. Oh gosh. Yeah, I definitely don't know that that sandwich that Edna and JT rave about, but it sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. No Starbucks on the ship, little captain. He'd be like, no. um but anyway, and you guys know what I mean about the date. Like, is that a thing? Have I been missing out for years and years on the breakfast um desserts? Not just the donut or a Danish. They have like all these other choices. Anyway, um, this means the ship has to go through a lot of eggs and milk. To be exact, are we ready? Let's guess. How many dozens of eggs do we think they go through in making all of these pastries? Master Cruise Boy. I think he would like that better, Law. What happened to Scott? Scott, where you at? This is your moment, man. They're coming up with your rapper name. Master Cruise Boy. How many dozens of eggs? 1,200 dozens of eggs, Maggie says. Any other guesses? How many eggs do you think the cruise ships go through in trying to make all these desserts? Um, See, like Journey's saying hi to Satin Jazz Lady. Appreciate that. No other guesses. We don't have no other bakers in the house. Um, they go through a lot, Maggie. And this says, to be exact. Wait to see if anybody else put a 3,900 dozen eggs. 75,000 eggs. Denise says, how much is 3,900 times 12? Well, it's at least so you might be over, Denise, but and 1,700 gallons of milk are stocked for each 7-day period. None. They use powdered eggs. No, David. 1 million eggs. 47 million eggs. OMG, poor chicken. 46,800 eggs. Thank you. Thank you for the good math skills there. Appreciate that. That's a lot of eggs. That's a lot of eggs. Um Now I know what David is getting at with the they use powder, because sometimes some of the eggs on the buffet are a little like the pre-scrambled, they're a little suspect, or can be. Um but the other things, they're 40, what I say? 3,900 dozen eggs. In my Dr. Evil voice. 40s. I don't know Dr. Evil's voice, but I'm thinking like 47 million eggs. Edna and Veronica don't know what milk is. What does that mean? One guy sitting on the dock counting one, two, three. Thank God the price of eggs is dropping. I mean, I'm hoping the cruise lines get a deal on that. If you're buying 3,900 dozen of eggs at a time, I think you should get a price break. We all should be getting a price break on eggs, but sheesh. But anyway, thank you for that, Rob. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Oh, that's funny. Um, okay, in 1,700 gallons of milk. Cruises go through a lot of meat and fish too. About 30 tons of meat and 15 tons of seafood are loaded onto the ship every single week. Who drinks milk on a cruise? I don't know. Well, they're talking about using it in the baking and in the cooking, and I don't know, in their coffee drinks and their milkshakes and their ice. They make ice cream. I don't know what they use all that milk for. I'm sure somebody does want a glass of milk. Three eggs. Ah, 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 the cow from Sesame Street. Yes, exactly. um, Milk, it does a body good. Law Jones loves milk. Oh, just Maggie drinks milk on a cruise. I sometimes want a bowl of cereal. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you want a bowl of cereal. Hmm. Hmm. David, book me on a cruise. I will take pictures of me drinking milk for you. That's like, let's take a vacation till Milwaukee. So what? You could have a, what was it? Milk and Pepsi. Um, wasn't that what it was, Laverne and Shirley? Anyway, 30 tons of meat and 15 tons of seafood. I can't picture it. That's a lot. But if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, then you shouldn't worry. Exactly 28 tons of vegetables are brought on board each week. In fact, guests consume over 2,200 pounds of fresh salad alone, in that same time period. I can see that. I mean, I don't you don't go on a cruise specifically for the salad per se, David, but we like a salad. We like a salad. You know, people really love their Caesar salads at dinner. Are you guys Caesar salad fans? Are you like, tr- you know, traditional Caesar salads or original Caesar salads with the anchovies on them? Or, no. Just asking. I'd like to know how much is wasted. Yeah, Maggie. That's I'll have to look for something else on that one. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Of the 6,000 passengers on board, about 4,300 are guests and 1,600 are crew members. The culinary team makes up 20% of the total crew and is comprised of chefs and stewards, i.e., those who clean all the food equipment and prepping stations. These people are responsible for making all the food that gets served from the 26 different galleys on board. That's a lot. Yes, I love Caesar salads. um, no fishies. I like salad, David says. Okay. I love Caesar salad too. Hold the anchovy. Okay. I'm drinking milk right now. I had soup and salad for dinner. That sounds good, Maggie. It sounds like it's right, the right time for it because you said it was getting chilly. Definitely been wanting some soup. So that makes sense to me. Yep, yep, yep. Um, yeah, 20% of the crew is on it for the food, which makes sense because they got to keep us fed and happy. All of this food obviously means that there's a lot of trash on board. Okay, Maggie, here we go. And since real estate on a cruise ship is super important and expensive, they recycle and quote unquote digest as much as possible. I don't know what that means. For example, there are 15 biodigesters to help eliminate food waste. All the soft foods get put in them, which basically acts as a stomach to break and grind everything into a slurry. Yes, this room smelled as bad as you think it did. I mean, I don't know why we have to call it a biodigester. Isn't that basically what a garbage disposal does? I had fake bacon for dinner. What's fake bacon? Evening all. Hello, Will G. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Oh my gosh, you guys are letting me just talk and talk and talk. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. I was trying to finish that article. Fake fake on. What? Whatever happened to those fake bacon bits? Oh, I think they were called Bacos. Do they not make those anymore? I wasn't a fan of those. They still have them, I think, for salad toppings, or no? Do they? Hello, JT. Driving and listening. J Boogie, thank you so much for coming in. I was talking and saying hopefully you will forgive me for not participating this go round in the one pot challenge, but I got to catch up because it sounds like you had a great turnout and lots of interesting things were made. So I will check them out. Check them out. Yes, Bako Bits. Hey Liam, how are you? Hey Alisa and chat. I'm late. I can't watch everyone at once. Well, I mean, I'm not upset that you watch other people, but what's that have to do with me, Liam? I'm on at 7 every Monday. Thanks for coming in. Hey, J Boogie. Hey, sweetheart. JT from Evolving with Etta. Happy Monday, Liam. Okay, yeah, I don't like that about the biodigester. That sounded weird. Okay, all of the food that is then placed, all of that food is then placed in a dehydrator so the moisture can be removed and it gets reduced by 8 times its original size. Here's a picture, what it looks like. Okay, you guys can't see it. It looks basically look like uh, dirt. It looks like a bag of potting soil. That's what it looks like. Finally, I was shocked to learn that all of that water on board is actually made from seawater. The ship basically uses evaporators and does something called reverse osmosis to purify everything and separate the salt, turning the seawater into fresh water. The water is then filtered, which makes it safe for everything from drinking to showering. Okay, well, I can't believe that's how he ended. I'm personally a huge fan of cruises and the food on board, but let me know your own thoughts in the comments below. Yes, let me know. Etta. Liam knows I'm on at 7. um anyway, in all seriousness, I hope that everybody heading out on their cruises in and around this big old hurricane that's churning. I was watching someone who ran my lamb. I have to wait for it to pop up on the for it to pop up on here. All seriousness though, if you're heading out on a cruise or are out on one now, as our good friend Denise from the Bone Tired Travelers is, um, be careful, be safe. I hope you found all of your backup seasickness insurance, as you called it. Take your bonding, and I hope that you don't experience too much of that as you are on your cruise now. I was watching someone who ran over Alisa, but I'm here now. I know, but just come in and say hey. Don't tell me you were hanging out with somebody else. I mean, 7, what time zone? Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, okay, good. Denise took the bunny. Yay! Come, Liz, telling my secrets. Oh, I missed that. JT's coming from David. Anyway, you guys, thank you as always for hanging out with me on a Monday night. I appreciate it. Send Denise and anybody else cruising this week some good wishes. And for anybody who might be in the path of the hurricane, we hope it all goes well. I always hope that the hurricanes are gonna like dissipate at the last possible second and be nothing major, but the category 5 and the size of the storm, we know it's a big one, and I know it's already caused a lot of damage so far. So, anyway, hope everyone is safe. Have a good evening. If you haven't already seen, I did post the second part of the cooking demonstration that I saw when I was on Celestial Journeys. And I actually think it was my good friend Liam who was like, "Are you gonna make that on a Monday Boo Check sometime?" I'm like, I don't know, but maybe. So anyway, check that out and catch up on the one pot challenge and the from the original JT and the pumpkin carving challenge from Life with B Veronica, and just enjoy this last week of October. Happy Halloween if you're celebrating, and give the kids good candy. No raisins. I like raisins, but don't get the kids a box of raisins. Happy week, everybody. Be well. Yes, I knew what you meant. Good evening. Good night. Good night, Lakeisha. Thank you. Have a great week. Have a good Monday. You too, Liam. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. And when we see Scott resurface, I'm assuming he's still working. Somebody has to let him know what his new rapper name is, because I think I missed that. Bye, you guys.